In today's episode, we cover the operations of the Planning and Business Unit as well as the Commercial Unit of Air Navigation Services at Zambia airports. For the first segment, here is Josiah Mvula explaining how the Planning and Business Unit maximizes commercial opportunities for the airport.
My main duties to ensure that revenues are collected across airports and that there is no income leakage in the services that we provide, and also maximize business opportunities for the corporation, make sure that we get value for the services that we provide to our clients. Well, we've had quite a number of success stories over the years with our air service development efforts. We have met quite a number of airlines at these road development meetings where airlines have actually eventually started operating. We could give an example of Qatar Airlines, which we engaged using these means. So these engagements that we've been having have been quite successful. Also, we have what we call key account management. So we have been engaging airlines that were operating pre-COVID-19. As you are aware, quite a number of airlines had stopped operating because of the pandemic, but we've been quite active in engaging them and convincing them to get back. So those are quite good stories that we've had, especially after the pandemic. To ensure that the corporation's infrastructure meet future demands by passengers and airlines, we usually have benchmarking exercises where we see best practices from different airports on how they manage their airports and what are the best practices that they're performing. Also, we get feedback from clients on complaints on how they think things can be improved or done well. So we get that information and then process it, and if it's something that we can improve on or we can do better, we would go ahead and put that in place and make sure that our customers are happy. Well, our main collaborators in our work is organizations like the Zambia Tourism Agency. We've got also the Ministry of Transport. We've also got the Zambia Development Agency, and also so many different organizations. So we collaborate, for example, with the Zambia Tourism Agency in terms of making sure that the airlines that we're targeting to speak to are also the airlines that ZTA is targeting in terms of the marketing promotions and reaching out, so that our efforts synchronize and tied so that we can pull in one direction. We try to synchronize and collaborate as much as possible. Yes, Zambia does have world-class airports. Kenneth Kaunda International Airport has got a new terminal and new facilities which are basically world-class. We also have a new greenfield airport on the Copperbelt in the new Simon Mansakapwepo International Airport. This is a new state-of-art airport which meets world-class standards. So we've constantly been changing our equipment, buying better equipment to make sure that we meet our customers' needs, and we also try to price our services as reasonable as possible to make sure that the airlines' cost is minimized, or it's a fair cost that they pay for the service.
In this next segment, we get to learn how the Commercial Unit of Airport Navigation Services coordinates every commercial activity of Zambia Airport. Here is Moses Mapulanga.
So the Air Navigation Services Commercial Unit coordinates all commercial activities for the division in order to effectively maximize revenue generation for Zambia Airports corporations. We are also responsible for billing and collection of air navigation services user charges throughout the Republic of Zambia. We collect these charges for the provision of services that we provide to our clients, that is the airlines and other private operators. So these charges are collected throughout the Republic of Zambia, and these are based on a cost recovery model. The charges usually are collected because we provide services such as ATC services, that's air traffic control services, surveillance, telecommunications, as well as aeronautical information services. So we manage aeronautical charges by constantly reviewing the air navigation services charges so that we can ensure business sustainability and competitiveness, which in turn will result into the company not making any loss. Finally, we undertake benchmarking in terms of air navigation services charges that are levied by other air navigation service providers, that is the other states that are neighboring Zambia, so that we can have an indication of the charges that they charge and we implement according to what competitors are charging. Some of the collaborators include airlines. We also have ICAO, that is the International Civil Aviation Organization. We have the government, and we also have IATA. IATA is a body that speaks on behalf or represents airlines. So we collect user charges through IATA for airlines that are IATA affiliated. Some of the challenges we face as a unit include currency fluctuations. We respond to this challenge by constantly reviewing and monitoring so that we can apply correct charges and we are not incurring any losses as an organization. We also have challenges in terms of collections from airlines, especially the ones that are non-IATA members. For us to ensure that we collect every money that a user of our airspace owes us, we have embraced technology. Technology in terms of implementing online payment systems, automations in terms of our billings, and many others. Our main competitors are other states that provide air navigation services. These mostly include our neighboring states. So we ensure that we are still in a winning position by providing services that are world class. The services that we are offering, they are providing first priority safety to our users of the airspace. We are ensuring that we provide safety by investing in facilities and equipment so that the pilots as well as the airlines, they can see value as they utilize the Zambian airspace.
Welcome to your gateway to possibilities. We're here to serve you. We're proud to keep you safe. We're happy to be part of your journey, providing a seamless process from start to end. We care about your experience as you travel through the gateway to possibilities. Keep flying.